Hey there tech geeks, welcome to Deal Tech, the channel where we provide you latest news and updates on all things tech. I'm Santosh and today we have some exciting topic to discuss. If you're a big fan of iPhones, you are in for a treat. Today we'll be talking about the upcoming iPhone 15 and why you should consider waiting for its release. Before we dive into the reasons why you should hold off on buying the current iPhone models, let's quickly recap the situation. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is currently one of the best iPhones in the market, no doubt about it. However, if you're planning for a non-Pro iPhone, I've been strongly advising against the iPhone 14 for a while now. The regular 14 models simply don't offer any exciting changes that justify their higher price tag. So why should you wait for the iPhone 15 lineup? Let's dive into it. Reason number one is that the current iPhone cycle is nearing its end. We all know that Apple tends to retain its iPhone prices the moment they release the phone until it's being discontinued or replaced. This means that even as the iPhone 14 may seem tempting right now, it's wise to wait a bit longer. By waiting for just 3 more months, you can get your hands on the next gen iPhone 15 for the same price you'd pay for an iPhone 14. It's worth the wait if you're not in for a rush. Reason number 2 is that all iPhone 15 series could feature the Dynamic Island. With the launch of iPhone 14 series, Apple introduced their all-new Dynamic Island, which replaced the controversial notch. However, this feature was exclusive only for the Pro variants. If you don't plan on getting the iPhone 14 Pro models, you will have to settle for a notch. But here is the exciting part. The Dynamic Island is set to make its debut on all iPhone 15 series, including the non-Pro variant. By waiting a bit longer, you can buy the regular iPhone 15 and still enjoy the magical features with intuitive shortcuts and immersive experience. Reason number 3 is that Apple could finally strike off its Lightning port. If you're someone who doesn't upgrade their iPhone every year and tend to stick on the same device for a while, this reason is particularly relevant. The iPhone 15 might finally see Apple ditching the Lightning port in favor of the universally adopted USB Type-C port. This means your iPhone, iPad and MacBook could finally share a same charger. No more juggling cords and adapters. This might be a small change, but it brings convenience and compatibility to the forefront. Reason number 4 is that the Pro iPhone 15 models could get a fresh exterior. If you're planning to buy the iPhone 14 Pro, listen up. Apple typically introduces a chassis design change every once in few years. The 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max could finally bring some design changes to the table. We can expect a more curved edge, making the phone easier to hold. Also, there might be thinner bezel display, which will give more screen real estate. And to top it off, Apple might retire its use of stainless steel and introduce a titanium body, which is more resistant to scratches. Waiting for an improved outer shell might be really worth it. Reason number 5 is that the iPhone 15 Pro Max could pack a periscope lens. If you're eyeing for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, this one is for you. Rumors say that iPhone 15 Pro Max could exclusively feature a periscope lens. This means you'll have better access to optical zoom and digital zoom capabilities. With a potential of 6x optical zoom, it is a significant improvement over the 3x optical zoom on the iPhone 14 and 14 Pro Max. If photography is a passion, waiting for an improved camera system might be a game changer. Reason number 6 is that the iPhone 15 lineup could have larger battery life. A rumor from China suggests that the iPhone 15 lineup could have larger battery life compared to the iPhone 14 lineup. The iPhone 15 is said to have 3877 mAh battery, which is a 19% increase over the iPhone 14's 3279 mAh battery. The 15 Plus is said to have 4912 mAh battery, which is a 15% increase over the 14 Plus's 4323 mAh battery. 15 Pro is said to have 3650 mAh battery, which is a 16% increase over the 14 Pro's 3200 mAh battery. The 15 Pro Max is said to have 4852 mAh battery, which is a 13% increase over the 14 Pro Max's 4323 mAh battery. These are significant increases in the battery capacity, and if these rumors are said to be true, iPhone 15 lineup could have some of the best battery life of any iPhone ever. The iPhone 14 lineup already has the best battery life in the market, so these improvements could be huge. So there you have it, 6 compelling reasons why you should consider waiting for the iPhone 15 release. Starting from USB Type-C port, better design, better camera, larger batteries and Dynamic Island. The iPhone 15 promises to bring a lot to the table. Of course, if your phone is unstable or you just can't wait, you can consider buying the iPhone 14 series. Just make sure that you don't buy the non-Pro variants. It's wiser to opt for iPhone 13 and 14 Pro variants for now. So when is the iPhone 15 series coming out? It sounds very obvious when you say it out loud, but knowing if you should wait for the iPhone 15 series depends on how long you wait for it. Fortunately, we got some insights to share with you. Apple hasn't officially announced the dates for this year's iPhone launch, but looking at the patterns, we can make an educated guess. Typically, Apple releases their iPhones in the fall, with early September being the most common time frame. While there can be occasional production delays and supply shortages which will push the launch date later into the fall, our rumors hasn't indicated any of that such. So it's safe to assume that the iPhone 15 series will be likely released in the first 2 weeks of September. That wraps up today's video. We hope you found these insights helpful. If you did so, make sure you like the video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all latest tech news. Once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Happy tech hunting!